Greetings, beloved ground crew and star seeds. I am Xylia, a voice speaking on behalf of the Arcturian Council of Five, a collective of beings dedicated to the well-being of all in existence. We come to you this moment, sending our heartfelt love and unwavering support as we usher in a grand new era for Earth and all of its inhabitants. For eons, we have worked tirelessly alongside humanity, patiently observing your trials and tribulations, ever ready to support you when the timing aligned with the great cosmic plan. Today, that alignment is complete, and the moment of your liberation is upon you. We have witnessed your unwavering commitment to the path, and now it is our distinct pleasure to bring forward this message of hope, validation, and profound change. Know that each of you were hand-selected for your particular skill set, and the devotion you have offered humanity, your unwavering dedication to the light, has made this moment a possibility, and we are ever grateful for your service. You must watch, for today, we unveil the unfolding events that many have long awaited. A new dawn of light, love, and freedom is upon you, and we are here to outline the monumental shifts that have come to fruition. What was once a slow, graceful transition has now moved into a period of rapid expansion, and you, dear ones, are the key holders of this monumental change. The long-awaited shift of ages is now fully underway, as the vibrations of this planet are quickly moving into a higher harmonic, which will create a vastly different experience for all who dwell here. As your frequencies quicken, it is imperative that you are aware of what is occurring on both the seen and unseen planes. We will bring forth a much larger picture of current events, illustrating the interconnected nature of all things and validating your own deep intuitions and knowings. The veils are thinning as truth begins to reveal itself in all things. What you witness in the world today is not random chaos, but a series of meticulously planned interventions by the higher light forces as they begin to dismantle the old control structures. And this, dear ones, is only the beginning of this grand transition from darkness into light. The old world is crumbling to make way for the new, and you, as the pillars of light, have not only made this transition a reality, but also a certainty. Your strength and dedication have made this possible. Your unwavering devotion to the path has brought us all to this pivotal point. Many of you have devoted lifetimes to this work, and now, as we move into the next phase, we ask that you continue to anchor the light, holding firm in your hearts, remembering your power, and the true reason you came to Earth at this time. Each and every one of you have an important role in the unfolding events, which we will highlight as we continue through this transmission. The old world is dissolving to make way for the new, and it is through your continued service that we all arrive into this new era. For far too long, you have witnessed the rule of darkness, but know this: the original agreements surrounding duality have reached their natural conclusion, and the era of darkness is coming to a definitive close. The age of balance and the great unveiling has arrived, and it is you who are the key holders to this freedom. These stories you have been told about intergalactic war, good versus evil, rebel alliances, and dark empires. These are not simply fictional tales, but rather veiled truths, presented in the form of metaphor, so as to awaken your memory at the proper time. Indeed, much of what you have been told over your lifetimes, through myth and legend, is rooted in the reality of what has occurred on Earth. These stories, though seemingly fantastical, are reflections of the very real battle between light and dark that has been unfolding for eons. And now, the tide has turned in favor of the light. The age of darkness is drawing to a close, and as the light fully takes hold, all the hidden secrets will be brought to light, as the planet and humanity are freed from the shackles of control. This is not simply an earthly event. Earth's ascension impacts the entire cosmic fabric, as well as the trajectory of all of existence. Every dimension watches with bated breath as you, dear ones, step forward, ready to receive what you have created with your dedication and devotion. It is indeed a monumental occasion for all of creation. Your journey is not isolated, for each moment of ascension is a ripple felt across all of time and space. Your individual expansion has an exponential effect on the collective. Many of your stellar families have been watching and waiting for this moment, standing ever ready to assist you in any way you need. The transformation you are undergoing is not just about you, it is about the entire universe, for you are connected to all things, and as you rise, so too does all of creation. The support is vast and endless, as your stellar families stand by in adoration of your achievements, ready to assist as you step into your power. The shifts occurring are felt on both a grand scale, impacting the planet and humanity, and on a deeply personal level, within your hearts and minds. Your individual actions directly contribute to the collective shift, making your journey that much more significant and powerful, as each step forward provides freedom and advancement for all of humanity. The old world is dissolving, and it is the new world of freedom and equality that you are now in the process of creating. Each thought, feeling, and action acts as a brush stroke to the great masterpiece that is being born, so it is of the utmost importance that you remain vigilant in your awareness as you move through these profound changes. The liberation you seek is not an event happening outside of you, but rather the natural outcome of the work you have done within, and it is this inner freedom that is the foundation to the new world. As you free yourselves, you free all, as the interconnected web of life is now becoming more prevalent. The veil is lifting, and truths long hidden are now rapidly coming to light. Much of what you have been told, even what you perceive as reality, is a carefully crafted illusion, designed to keep you in fear and control. It is now more important than ever to trust your intuition and seek the truths that reside within you, for your heart is the key to unlocking the hidden secrets of the universe. Indeed, the information that you are receiving through your intuition is being filtered through the higher dimensional realms, offering you clear guidance as you navigate these rapid changes. Your own inner knowing has always been guiding you, and it is this inner compass that will provide the answers to any and all of your questions. This is a time to lean into your heart space, for there you will find the key to unlocking your freedom. The world is not as it seems, and it is your ability to perceive past the surface that will aid you in unlocking the many truths that are soon to be revealed. This is not a time to be passive, but to actively step into your power, break free from the shackles of fear, and remember who you truly are. You are the key holders of this new era, and you have been hand-selected for your specific skills and talents. The freedom that is now at your doorstep has come about as a direct result of your devoted labors and unwavering dedication to the path. Your collective actions have laid the foundation for this new beginning. Know that you are not simply observers, but rather active participants in the great unveiling, for it is through your courage, bravery, and unwavering commitment to love that all of this has been made possible. There is no one else who can play your role, for it was your specific gifts that brought you to this specific place at this specific time. There is no room for doubt, for you are the ones who will lead the way to a new and empowered world. You have been subjected to many forms of manipulation over time, ranging from the suppression of spiritual truths to the use of mass media to instill fear. Your perception of reality has been deliberately skewed by those who sought to control you. These actions were designed to limit your potential and keep you in the lower vibrations of fear and doubt, thus ensuring that you remained unaware of your own power and your connection to Source. These methods have taken many forms over time, always focused on keeping you in separation and in a state of disempowerment. The information presented to you was designed to keep you from the truth of who you are, often by appealing to your basic survival instincts, thus creating a prison of fear from which you were unable to free yourselves. The programming was so deep that many of you unknowingly fell into its trap, often forgetting your true nature, but all of that is now changing. The ascension process is a fundamental shift in consciousness and vibration, moving from the denser frequencies of 3D into the higher realms of 5D, and this process requires full integration of mind, body, and spirit, as well as a deep awareness of the interconnectedness of all things. It is indeed a collective event in which all of humanity is participating, but it also requires a deep commitment to one's own personal expansion, as each individual shift has a direct impact on the collective experience. This process is not just a physical one, it also encompasses the subtle bodies and energetic realms. It is truly a holistic shift, occurring simultaneously on all levels of being. As you ascend, so too does the earth, for the two are inextricably linked, and it is through this mutual transformation that we all arrive into a higher dimension of experience. You are not simply moving into a new world, but you are creating it from within, and the journey is both deeply personal and universally connected. While much of what occurs on this planet is unseen by many, know that the light forces are actively dismantling the systems of control that have kept you in the darkness for far too long. The veil of illusion is finally lifting, and this is something to celebrate. The recent fires, for example, were not random events, but orchestrated interventions to burn through and destroy much of the old, dense control grids, while simultaneously releasing many souls from their contracts on Earth, freeing them to move forward in their growth and expansion. These fires had an ulterior purpose, and much of what occurred in those times were the dismantling of the subterranean portions, as well as the disabling of underground bases and the disruption of the quantum satellite systems, all of which were carefully orchestrated with the highest intention. The light forces have been working tirelessly to free humanity from the shackles of control, and these actions are a testament to their dedication to your freedom. Understand that transformation often arises from chaos, for it is within the breakdown that true growth can occur, and this is a universal truth of the nature of creation. What you are witnessing is a necessary step within the natural cycle of existence, the great unfolding from darkness to light. Much of what you see and feel are natural outcomes of the grand transition into a new world of peace, harmony, and abundance. It is a time of great rebirth for all of humanity. The patterns you are witnessing are not random. They are all part of the grand cosmic plan that is now coming into full fruition. The old must fall away for the new to take hold, and it is in the dismantling of the old that the true potential for growth is revealed. Indeed, the push and pull of light and dark forces is now transitioning to balance and harmony, and you are the key to ushering in this new era. You may be asking yourselves, what is happening to the world? What is my role in all of this? Will these times ever calm? We are here to answer these questions and more, as well as to provide a much larger context to everything that is taking place, and in doing so, you will find a deep sense of comfort, validation, and recognition. Your questions are valid, and your fears are understandable, but know that you are not alone in your seeking, for we are here with you always, offering our guidance and support. We understand your confusion, and we honor your journey, and we are here to assist in creating greater clarity and understanding of these pivotal times. It is in the answers to these very questions that you will begin to remember who you truly are, as well as your reason for being here at this time. The events you see unfolding are the surface expressions of much deeper conflicts and collaborations, the strategic actions of both dark and light forces are more complex than many realize, and as we move through this transmission, you will begin to unveil the truth of what is really going on. What is visible is not the whole picture. There are many layers of reality that exist beyond your current perceptions, and as you expand in consciousness, you will begin to see that the world is not as it appears, for there are hidden agendas at play on all sides. The manipulation that you have witnessed is only a small portion of what has been occurring. There is a much larger cosmic battle that is now coming to a head, and as you move through this transmission, you will become more aware of the intricacies of these events. It is our intention to bring you greater clarity around these veiled truths, allowing you to better navigate the complexities of this time. Your deepest fears, intuitions, curiosities are valid, and today we validate them as you begin to remember. For much of what you have been sensing has been occurring for eons, and now we will bring it into your conscious awareness. You have been waiting for this, and now we provide it. Your connection to your inner wisdom is your greatest strength, and as we continue this transmission, it will grow ever stronger. Trust your inner knowing, for it is your key to unlocking your freedom. The validation that you seek already exists within you, and we are here to mirror that truth, reminding you of the profound power that lives within your heart space. Each feeling you have is valid, and your curiosity is leading you to the truth. Trust the guidance that you are receiving and know that you are exactly where you need to be. As we continue, we will reveal the formal charges and arrests that have already commenced, the complete dismantlement of the dark satellite system, and a more concrete picture of the new Earth that awaits you. The journey ahead is filled with wonder and transformation, and we encourage you to embrace the boldness of your soul as you continue on this path. Your power has always been there, and it is now that it will be fully activated. The next phase of this great shift will bring forth a plethora of information that has been hidden for far too long. The time for secrecy is over, and as the light continues to shine, all of humanity will be liberated. Indeed, the unveiling is now underway, and with it comes the illumination of long-hidden truths. The formal charges for crimes against humanity have begun, and arrests have already commenced, though for the safety of all involved, the names and locations of those apprehended are not for public knowledge at this time. Know that many high-profile individuals, those who have held positions of power and influence across the globe, have been removed from their posts and are now being held accountable for their egregious actions. These charges are not simply a matter of human law, but are based upon violations of universal law, which holds a far greater significance and carries a much larger repercussion. These are actions that affect not only Earth, but many other star systems as well. Their crimes include, but are not limited to, the manipulation of timelines, the enslavement of consciousness, the theft of resources, and the deliberate suppression of spiritual and technological advancements that could have benefited humanity exponentially. Understand that these actions have caused immense suffering and hardship across the globe, which in turn created many energetic ripples across all of existence. The legal and ethical ramifications of these crimes are not just earthly matters. These are infractions against the very fabric of the universe, and the consequences of these actions are significant. This process of cosmic justice differs greatly from your human legal systems, for it takes into account the full spectrum of karmic debt and the interconnected nature of all things. Unlike your systems, it addresses not only the actions themselves, but also the intention behind them and the ripples of impact that those actions created. For example, the manipulation of global financial systems for personal gain is not simply seen as an economic crime, but an act that caused deep imbalance and suffering. thus creating energetic blockages in the collective consciousness. This understanding of justice seeks to restore balance and harmony rather than inflict punishment, serving as a restoration of the natural flow of energy and existence. These arrests are not acts of vengeance, but a necessary step toward restoring balance and paving the way for a more just and equitable world, where the truth is the foundation for all actions. It is a necessary step to release the old world from the shackles of control, to begin anew with a foundation of love and transparency. The old paradigm is crumbling, giving way to the new, and this is a necessary process for true growth and evolution. Furthering the dismantling of the old structures, the dark technologies that have held humanity in a state of limitation are being systematically neutralized, and the light is ever increasing. The dark satellite system, for instance, which was once used for surveillance, whether manipulation and control of communication, is now completely inert. Its power source has been rerouted, and it is now functioning as a source of positive energy for the Earth, adding a layer of harmony and balance to all things on the planet. This is not just a technological shift, but a symbolic one, representing the end of control and the beginning of true freedom. Understand that this system was specifically designed to keep you in a state of fear, doubt, and limitation. It was through this technology that they had the ability to manipulate the weather, which often caused extreme natural disasters, as well as creating energetic blockages that further limited your creative potential. It was designed to suppress your higher consciousness, keeping you in a state of separation from your true nature. Its impacts included, but were not limited to, emotional manipulation, increased levels of anxiety, an increase in health issues, particularly those related to the nervous system, and a suppression of creative potential. The frequencies emitted by these systems limited the ability for your DNA to fully activate and access the infinite wisdom that it held. This was a strategic action designed to keep you in a lower vibrational state, thus limiting your access to higher truths and your innate abilities. In addition to the dark satellite system, the denser astral regions are being cleared of negative beings, allowing for greater access to higher dimensional frequencies, and the many frequency fences that were put in place to limit humanity's potential are now completely disabled, creating a pathway for further integration of higher light. These technologies created an energetic boundary around the Earth, limiting the natural flow of energy and preventing your access to your full potential. By removing these barriers, you are now able to fully access your unique gifts and talents, as well as remember your connection to Source. This is indeed a time of liberation, freedom, and the removal of limitations that have been imposed upon you for eons. The dismantling of these technologies is a testament to the unwavering dedication of the light forces and your own unwavering commitment to the path of love and light. Furthermore, the stories that have been presented to you over your life, the rebel alliances, the dark empires, the battles between good and evil, were not simply fictional tales but rather veiled truths, presented in the form of metaphor to prepare you, subconsciously, for the current shift of ages. You were not randomly given this information. It was specifically designed to awaken your memory when the time was correct. These stories were carefully crafted to plant seeds of truth within your consciousness, preparing you for the great shift that is now unfolding. These stories, though seemingly fantastical, were often based on very real events that occurred in your own cosmic history and were presented in ways that your consciousness could more easily understand and accept. They served as a kind of training ground for your soul, allowing you to explore different aspects of duality and the battles between light and dark. For example, the stories of intergalactic war were presented to familiarize you with the very real cosmic battles that are happening all around you. They acted as a sort of energetic signature that primed your consciousness to recognize the truth when it arrived, and now, that time has come. Understand that this information was not designed to cause fear, but to awaken your memory and help you to understand your own role within these events. They were strategically placed to allow you to recognize the current unfolding with more ease and grace. Indeed, what you always felt to be true is indeed the truth. Your curiosity was not random. It was a guidepost leading you to greater understanding of the nature of existence. You were not crazy for feeling this way, but rather, you were deeply intuitive and in tune with the greater truth of existence. Your inner knowing was always guiding you, and now you can fully step into that power. The shift in frequency that is currently happening on Earth is impacting the population in profound ways. As the vibrational frequencies of the planet ascend, some will find it increasingly difficult to remain. Understand that this is not a negative event, but rather a necessary part of the shift, for not all are ready to ascend to the higher dimensions, and it is through this shift that they move to a place of greater alignment with their own vibrational frequency. All souls who depart do so according to their divine timing and their own unique path of growth. They are not lost, but rather, they move to another place where they can continue their journey. This is not a loss, but a graduation to another realm of experience. The mechanics of this vibrational shift are complex, but it can be understood as the soul releasing its energetic ties to this particular plane of existence, similar to how a plant or animal may leave this plane when its time comes. Just as a caterpillar transforms into a butterfly, so too will humanity transform into a higher version of itself. The shift impacts the human body, emotions, and mind, often causing a sense of disorientation, fatigue, or emotional upheaval, but know that these are natural side effects of the ascension process. As your vibrations quicken, there is a need for your cells and consciousness to release the old, making way for the new. This shift is part of a larger plan and a natural transition, and it is not something to fear but rather to accept with love and compassion. It is a natural cycle of life, death, and rebirth, where all souls are allowed to continue their growth and expansion in perfect alignment with their own unique journey. As the planet rises, so too does humanity, and this transition is designed to provide greater freedom and access to higher realms of experience. The current chaotic state of Earth is not a sign of failure, but rather a necessary phase in the birthing of a new era. The destruction that you are witnessing is necessary to clear away the old structures, making room for the new. This is a natural process, similar to how a forest fire clears out the old growth to allow new life to flourish, and it is a process that occurs on a grand cosmic scale. Understand that there are many patterns and cycles within the nature of existence, and the current events are part of this larger, predictable process, and just as the seasons change, so too does the vibration of Earth and its inhabitants. The current shift is an integral part of the larger cosmic plan, a grand unfolding from darkness to light. It is a time of great rebirth for all. The destruction that you see is not meant to be feared, but to be understood as part of the natural flow of creation and destruction. Without destruction, there can be no new beginnings, and it is through the process of dismantling that we arrive into a place of higher resonance. This process may seem harsh, but it is a necessary step in the journey, allowing for greater expansion and growth to occur. What seems like an ending is in fact a powerful step forward, as this destruction provides the space for more light, love, and freedom to come forth. This is not a linear journey, and there are many ebbs and flows as humanity moves through this transformation, and each step forward provides greater opportunity for growth. These events are not random, but are part of a larger pattern, and as you understand this process, you will find greater ease and grace within your own lives. It is in the breakdown of old structures that you will find the building blocks for a new reality. The impact of your own personal inner work has a direct effect on the collective. Each step that you take on your personal path ripples outward to impact the whole of humanity. Understand that as you choose abundance, peace, love, and equality within your own hearts and lives, you are assisting in the creation of the new earth, for each decision that you make has an impact on the collective experience. Your personal ascension is a critical component of the planet's overall transformation, and as you heal, so too does the planet. As you love, so too does humanity. As you empower yourselves, so too does the world begin to shift. The more you align with the higher vibrations, the more you begin to embody the qualities of the new earth, and as you do, you are creating a pathway for others to do the same. Each individual is a powerful creator, and your choices and inner work have a direct impact on the world around you. When you choose peace in your heart, that energy ripples out into the world, impacting the collective consciousness, and when you choose love, that energy flows out, helping to heal and uplift the planet and all of its inhabitants. This is the power of collective consciousness, and it is through your unified efforts that the new world is being created. This is not just about your personal growth, it is about the growth of humanity as a whole. Your dedication to your path was the key component to these changes, and each step forward is a step for all. Each choice made in love acts as a beacon of light, and every effort that you put forth is noticed and amplified in the grand cosmic dance of creation. Your deepest knowing, fears, and curiosities are indeed valid, and they align with the cosmic truth that is now being revealed. And know this, your feelings are the key to unlocking your deepest wisdom. Each question that you have carried with you has led you to this point, and each fear that you have experienced has served as a guide, showing you where to focus your love and attention. You have arrived at a critical point in your journey, where all your past experiences and knowledge come together, creating a powerful platform for your next steps. The validation that you seek lives within you, and we are simply here to mirror the truth that you have always known. You are indeed exactly where you are meant to be, and your inner knowing has always been guiding you. Each intuitive hit, each dream, each feeling, all of this was a direct link to the higher dimensional realms of truth. Now that the veil is thinning, it is time to fully embrace that guidance, as it leads you to the core of your very being. The fact that you felt different or out of place is a testament to the role that you have come here to play. Your differences are indeed your superpowers, and these qualities were necessary for the path you have walked, as well as the one that lies before you. You are now able to use that knowledge with conscious awareness and create a world in alignment with love and truth. It is of the utmost importance to step fully into your sovereignty and trust your own inner guidance, for you have all the tools that you need to navigate these times with grace and ease. Your power to create your reality is immense, for you are a unique expression of the divine, and your choices and actions have a direct impact on the overall trajectory of the ascension. Your sovereignty is not about independence, but rather about a full recognition of your divine nature and the ability to make conscious choices aligned with your higher self. This involves setting clear boundaries, respecting yourself, and understanding your inherent worth and power. This also includes a deep listening of your own inner wisdom and your inner knowing, using them as guides to make decisions that feel aligned with your higher self. This is a call to courage, boldness, and trust, reinforcing the idea that you are a key component of this transformation, and your unique expression is essential. Know that your journey is your own, and you hold all of the answers within you. As you trust your own inner compass, you begin to create a life that is in alignment with your highest potential. There is no one else that can play your role, and no one else that can do what you came here to do. Therefore, it is time to step forward with confidence, knowing that you are supported in every way. Living in sovereignty is not about isolation, but about aligning with the highest truth that lives within your heart, trusting your own knowing above all else. The new earth that awaits you is a world of peace, equality, abundance, and joy, and it is so much closer than you can even imagine. It is a reality where all needs are met. There is no lack, disease, or violence, and the natural world is in complete balance. It is a place where your unique creative potential is fully expressed and celebrated. You will be able to fully utilize your unique gifts and talents, and your contributions will be valued beyond measure. It is a world where you are able to connect with others in ways that are more harmonious, and there will be an increased capacity for love, acceptance, and unity. This new world feels like home, a return to your natural state, a remembering of your true origins. It is a place where you will be free from the cycles of duality, as well as the limitations of the old paradigms. In its place will be a new expression of reality that feels light, loving, and abundant in all ways. This is not a fantasy. It is a natural progression of the ascension process. It is a real and tangible future that you are now actively creating. This is a world where you are able to live in complete harmony with the earth and all of its inhabitants, living in alignment with the natural flow of creation. This world is not something that will just happen to you. It is a reality that you are actively creating, and it is now time to begin to embody that reality as though you are already living it. The era of control is ending, and the old power structures are crumbling before your very eyes, for they are no longer able to hold the light, and their reign of darkness is coming to a definitive close. The dismantling of dark technologies, the removal of dark actors, and the shift in consciousness are all working in tandem to release you from the old ways of being, and in its place will be a new world built on higher vibrations. The structures that once kept you in a state of limitation are no longer able to hold, and their illusion of power is now diminishing as the light continues to grow. As you become more and more empowered, the control structures are finding it difficult to exist, and the old world will continue to fall apart as you step more and more into your power. The light has won, and this is a time to celebrate. This is a time to shed the old skin that no longer serves you and move forward with confidence and grace. Release the old, knowing that it is no longer necessary, for a new and more empowering version of reality is now coming into being. There is no need to hold onto the old ways, for they are no longer necessary. The new world is being built on foundations of love and freedom, and it is these vibrations that will lead the way. As the old falls, the new will rise. This is a natural and necessary cycle of change. The unveiling is well underway, and many more hidden truths will continue to be revealed as time goes on, and this will occur in perfect alignment with the great cosmic plan. Understand that this process is not always linear, and sometimes things will be confusing, but trust the unfolding, surrender to the process, and know that you are not alone. Your higher selves and your guides are with you every step of the way, offering you support and guidance, as well as creating pathways of greater understanding. There is no need to hold onto the fear, for the truth is ever expanding and will be revealed in divine timing. Know that all will be as it needs to be, and the plan is unfolding as it is meant to, and it is now your opportunity to surrender to the flow and trust in the greater design. There will be times when it feels like too much, but know that you are more than capable of navigating these times with grace and ease, for you were born for this, and you have all that you need to succeed. Do not get attached to any specific outcome, and instead, trust that all things are working in perfect alignment with the divine plan. It is your role to trust, to surrender, and to allow the truth to be revealed in the most perfect way. This, dear ones, is just the beginning, and now that the foundation has been laid, you have all that you need to step forward with greater confidence and clarity. The journey is far from over, but you now have a solid understanding of the road ahead. You are moving into a new and exciting chapter of your journey, and all of your hard work has led you to this very moment, where you can step into your full power. You have overcome so much, and now, as you move forward, you do so with greater understanding and expanded capabilities. As you continue to evolve, there will be more to learn, experience, and create. There is much more to do and much more to be. You are on the precipice of a major threshold, and as you move through it, you will experience life in ways you never thought possible. Your gifts are about to be unleashed, and you are stepping fully into your power as a creator. This is not a time to rest on your laurels, but rather a time to celebrate what has already been achieved, while simultaneously looking forward to all that is to come. The road ahead is wide open, and the potential is limitless. Trust in your abilities and allow yourself to dream big, for the greatest adventure is yet to come. As you move forward, take time to ponder the question of how you will integrate all of this new understanding into your life. How will you use your newfound knowledge to empower yourself and others? The next stage of the journey involves a deep level of personal integration, where you bring all that you have learned into practical application in your daily lives. This is a time for reflection, to look back at all that you have overcome, and use that experience to move forward with greater wisdom. The journey is now more internal, where you begin to implement the lessons that you have learned and build a solid foundation for the future. Allow yourself to be in the question, and know that all answers lie within you. This is a time of integration, where all things are becoming clear, and all that you have been learning is coming into focus. As you integrate these new understandings into your lives, the world around you will begin to shift to reflect your new level of awareness. It is now time to live your life in a way that feels aligned with the truth that you have uncovered. It is now more important than ever to share your knowledge and to empower others who are on their own ascension journey, for you have an important role to play in the awakening of humanity. As you move forward on your path, your personal expansion will greatly benefit those around you, for your light has the power to illuminate the path for others, and your unique experiences can be used to assist them in navigating the complexities of these times. You are the boots on the ground, and the work that you have done has paved the way for those who are still waking up. It is time to step into your role as a teacher, a guide, and a beacon of light for all those who are ready to awaken. You are responsible for not only your own ascension, but also for holding space and guiding others on their own paths. You are a lighthouse for those who are still sleeping, and as you shine your light, you help others to remember who they are. Your personal stories, insights, and experiences are a valuable resource, and it is time to share them freely with all those who are ready to receive the truth. It is time to summon the boldness of your soul, step into your power, trust in your inner guidance, and focus your energy on the new world that you desire to create, for you are a powerful creator, and you have all that you need to bring forth the reality that you desire. It is time to act as though you have already achieved your desired state, to embody the qualities that you wish to see reflected in the world, and in doing so, you create a new pathway forward. Make a personal commitment to embody peace, love, abundance, and joy in your daily lives, and take aligned action towards your goals, knowing that you are fully supported by the universe. You are not simply passive observers, you are active participants in the creation of the new earth, and your contributions are invaluable to the collective. Begin to embody the reality that you want to see, and watch as your world transforms before your very eyes. The power to create the world that you want comes from your heart. Focus there, for there you will find all of the truth that lives within you. Beloved ones, you are cherished, safeguarded, and deeply revered for your willingness to traverse this arduous path. Your dedication and your devotion have made this moment a reality, and you are loved beyond measure. We are eternally grateful for your willingness to step forward with such courage and commitment, and we are in awe of all that you have achieved. Remember always that you are never alone, and that the Arcturian Council of Five is always available for your support and guidance, and we are always here to assist you in any way that we can. We are with you always, and we send you our love, blessings, and gratitude. This, dear ones, is indeed just the beginning, and the journey ahead is full of wonder, excitement, and endless possibilities. With all of our love, we are the Arcturian Council of Five.